Welcome back, everybody. Good evening. Today we're going to be looking at counters for this annoying monster right here called Kaki. Meta changing, does not need to crit, super broken, super good. If you haven't built one yet, build him. He's everywhere: Siege, Guild War, even Arena, you name it, even RTA. So we're going to look at counters for him today. Let's get into it. Alright, so typically with Kaki, the way I look at it is there's three different types of counters that are effective. So you have tank, you have one shot, and then you have hybrid, which would be usually two supports, one being immunity, and then one damage dealer. That's typically going to be water. That can focus down the Kaki. So this is a pretty common defense. Usually in Siege you'll see like some sort of speed leader here that isn't Sierra on 4-star towers. Even on 5-star towers, this is pretty popular. All right, so the first counter I want to look at is going to be what I refer to as the hybrid, which is where you bring some form of immunity with a speed lead in order to outspeed the Clara, and you slowly work down the Kaki by focusing the Kaki first. Now, this can be done with anyone, so typically you want to use a speed lead. Now, Sierra is not ideal here because Kaki will focus her. Now, Carcano is a great speed lead because he is a neutral element to Kaki, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, you don't need to do Wusa here. You can do any fast or reliable immunity monster. Wusa is just my go-to, but you could use Fran if you have a fast enough Fran. You can use a Amelia. Amelia is fantastic, especially for tanking Sierra. And then you can use the still popular Lulu as well. So this is what I normally do if I'm going to go with this hybrid style. So the point being is to outspeed with your immunity monster, get it up before Clara can strip. Typically Clara is better at stripping than this, although getting the Wusa was important because now Sierra can bomb. So I'm going to do this, and we're just going to focus down the Kaki here. Kaki loves to proc, as we all know. And Wusa is actually a really good counter to Kaki as well, because Wusa's skill 2 now ignores defense, and usually this monster is built with a pretty good amount of defense. And that's it. Now, Sierra is still a problem here, but by the time my Carcano moves again, we should be fine. Yep, 41k, bye-bye. And yeah, that's it. So, pretty easy, pretty standard. Works really well, super effective. So 60k without attack buff. I mean, that's beautiful. All right, so now my second favorite type of counter is going to be the one shot, right? So super simple. You're going to bring some sort of stripper or a unit that can just one shot the Kaki. HP scaling units work well for this as well. Like, for example, sometimes I'll run this team here and just one-shot the Kaki and then clean up the rest, which would actually probably be better here, but I want to display the power of Lauren against Kaki. So essentially, most Kakis are ran on will. Sometimes Revenge is a pretty common offset. However, you strip with the Lauren, you one-shot with the Shihu, and that's about it. Usually, Kaki's is paired with two other supports. The best Kaki defense, in my opinion, is when Kaki is paired with Savannah, because Savannah is a super powerful DPS, and she brings her own armor break, so you can't really control the armor break from the Kaki. So that's super, super good defense, which I don't like fighting. The rune quality here must be pretty low. Bye-bye. And we auto. Alright, so we simply strip an armor defense break. We don't defense break, so that's a problem. We're not going to be able to one-shot him. And I'm not going to go for the strip yet, because Lulu's going to buff, right? So I'm just going to go for skill 2. But that's fine. I'm just going to try a stun. Oh. Stun. Alright, there's our armor break. Nope. Alright, so we have to do this. Let's crit. Let's Push that back. Hopefully Shiva can outspeed, and he does. So we did get unfortunate with the RNG on the defense break, but that's pretty common. Because if I can get a crit, well, I am defense broken, but still pop them. Boop. Yeah, but that works pretty effectively. All right, now the last composition is Wind Tank, right? Now you can use Armada. He takes 50% less damage from fire, so he's a good option. You literally just stack HP, HP, HP. Mine's on leftover runes like that I would never use, and before towers he's at 40k plus HP, so he can tank, especially with some sort of healer support, for quite a while. And if you put him on a revenge offset, he can strip on revenge, which is nice. You could replace this with pretty much all or any of the popular wind tanks. Tyrannus is good because he self-revives. You can go old school and bust out the old Ramagas. Wind Panda is obviously always a good option. Jubagel's Ragian is also a good option. Windy is probably the best option because he cannot be defense broken. And then 100% Malight, Wind Gargoyle, is a great option as well. Pretty much any wind tank can get the job done. So in this instance, let's use Armada. The current revive meta in RTA, you're going to be seeing him a lot more. Let's just straight up bop this. We can rush out with this monster, so he's not coming back. And we should be able to one shot this. God, I love this monster so much. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna actually kill this first. Normally you'd kill Kaki first, but I'm gonna let Kaki attack my Armada, see how much damage he can do. So he's a 2k per hit. It's pretty low. Got the slow. We may cleanse Camila here. Nope. Oh, break. And yeah, see, I mean, look at that. Armada has nothing here. You could even run Armada on Vampire. I do not. I just stack HP on him. But even with the defense buff, look at that. I mean, it just eats that. And he can multi-proc on the first skill. Hopefully we'll get an Armada 2A. I mean, he would be very, very strong if he got a 2A. Look at that. And he can multi-attack, which is nice. And I'm pretty sure skill 1 does damage based on max HP. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Super easy. Let's take a look at a few more examples as well. Alright, so up top, we're going Triple Dragon Knight, because why not? And then, now, down here, we're going to do a tank comp, where we have our Malight, who's on just broken. Malight's great, because you can run him on full broken. He's also not max skilled. Ideally, you want 100 res. I just don't have enough spare runes to get him to 100% resist. And I also don't have him maxed out in terms of artifacts, but this should be pretty safe here. Concept is Malight tanks pretty much everything from the Carcano, and the Kaki can dehorse Savannah and then focus on Carcano. Alright, let's dehorse this. Nice proc. Play it safe and go with skill 2. That's fine. My Chow does not have resistance, so the Sierra is just unlucky. Ooh, that was close. Crit. Beautiful. Nice. Triple Dragon Knight. Best comp. Alright. So, plan here is to first focus on Savannah, so we can eliminate the random armor break. Let's get the provoke in. Nice. Beautiful. So we got rid of the random armor break, except obviously from Carcano, but as long as we keep everyone above the gargoyle, then we should be straight. Do one of these. Yeah, Malight's so good. So good. Provoke. Nice. Should kill himself. Kill yourself. Yeah. Love it. Alright, so we got another type of tank hybrid here. Halfus is a great tank for Kaki because Kaki has a multi-hit typically unless he's using skill 2, but with, you know, 40k plus HP, we should be easily able to tank even a Galleon armor broken skill 2, so should be good. Let's do this now. Alright, so that's pretty standard. That's fine. We're actually going to do this. Yeah, let's just poke you. That's interesting. Dope. I don't think that's going to kill. No. So this is how effective of a tank Halfus is for Kaki. 2v3. I do have 2 Halfuses. I actually fed one. I do regret it because Halfus doesn't really need skill ups, and he does not need skill ups at all. Cool. All right, so here we're gonna go with a CN, which is a fantastic counter to Kaki. Savannah's a bit of a problem. Like I said earlier, Savannah paired with Kaki is just a fantastic combination because of there's so much armor break and so much DPS. Now, Leo's gonna severely limit the DPS that Savannah can output and make the speed lead from the Water Ryu essentially nullified. So this is a pretty good comp as well, and then the Leo will properly tank the Kaki. And Leo is on Nemesis Vampire, HP, attack, crit damage. We have Cian on Fatal Will. And then your standard Lulu builds, although I don't have a resistance build on Lulu right now. Should be 100% resistance, but should be fine.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that proc got me out of torrent range, which is not good. Still out of torrent range. Another proc from this Kaki. I really like to heal from the Savannah, but let's do this. Hopefully she won't proc here. Ugh, yeah. Hopefully she won't proc. Turns into 2 procs. Alright, so up top here, we're going to try this dude who's just on full broken attack, crit damage, HP. Just pretty much a tank build with some DPS. He should be able to tank Kaki, no problem. We just have to be careful if the Omar's going crazy. But it should work. Should work pretty well. God, I hate this game. I'm focusing the Theomars because I want to get rid of the random armor break. I need to stun here. Nice. Can we steal that? We can. My Bulwark will be able to get the kill. So let's do this. Let's do this. We'll give the kill to this guy. But yeah, he's normally a pretty effective tank. I honestly don't have any success with this little Frenchman right here. But with the multi-hit, his passive should be proccing. 30% chance. That was some weak damage right there. His multipliers are actually pretty good. Sweet. Alright, tempted to go after the Carcano, but let's focus the meta. I'm actually going to regret this. Hopefully we won't. We'll just get her low enough where my... I feel like I'm going to proc the passive. Yeah. I think that dot will tick her down. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. Glancing. Oh, you're dead. Dude, Carcano's glancing is so OP, but twins do pretty well with him. I've never really used twins for offense until I built this gal right here. But I'm actually enjoying them. They're pretty fun. I just wish I had Sabrina. All right, so up top, we got the brand new unit, Riley. We have her on speed, defense. She has actually some decent defense subs, just because I didn't have good HP offsets. So yeah, we're going to try this. I threw some Devilmon at her. It actually rolled pretty well, but unfortunately I didn't get anything here, which is cool time, which is kind of important on that one. But I do have 100 res on her. Yeah, this is just a weird team. I haven't played with her yet, so let's see if she's good at dealing with Kaki. Alright, that's kind of cool. I like that. Alright, let's just attack in a Kaki here. Alright, so immunity. Removes one harmful effect on allies, recovers HP by 30%, and increases attack power. Let's do that. It's pretty cool animation. I dig it. Yeah, I really like that animation. That's really cool. Okay, so I guess she only got the one totem. Oh my god. All right, now we have the max totem here. Whenever you're attacked by a target during an enemy's turn, becomes able to use the Grassland Skill Totem. Covers HP of all allies by 20%, attack power for 2 turns, and immunity for 1 turn. Alright, let's do Soul Protect here. So that's just immunity. I don't want her to die here. I really like the animations. Everything that's going on is pretty cool. And that's up already. I really like how the totem falls. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go Soul Protect. We really gotta get this Kaki down. Beautiful. Nice proc. Yeah, she brings a lot of healing and a lot of support to the table. It's not the longest in regards to the actual skill cooldowns, but she gets up everything pretty. I mean, in terms of the skill effects that occur, but I dig her. I think she's gonna be pretty good. That skill 1 looks like it has a decent multiplier. Dude, every time I try to get to use this unit, she just gets one shot. It's incredible. I wonder if I can use Chandra. 100 res. All right. Yeah, let's do this. Let us hug. Get some stuns here. Oh. That's armor break to get rid of some of that DPS from him. Boop. No crit. Yeah, so she still gets stacks even when she is hugged, which is good. So Chandra could be a decent pairing. I dig it. I dig it. I do want to test to see if skill 1 heals on revenge. I assume it does. Where is this guy? Does he have runes? He does, kind of. Alright, we need some sort of protection. I'm tempted to try to Leica this. I think I can just Tiana Galleon this. Yeah, I'm not even afraid about taking the first turn. Let's go with the attack leader skill. Alright, come on. Cleanse the stun on Leica, which it will, and then I want to cleanse the armor break. Oh no, yeah, I want to cleanse the armor break. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, let's dehorse this thing first. Oh, so close, man. Beautiful. Yes, okay, so she does heal on revenge, so revenge offset on her might be pretty good. He has glancing and I have 100 res. I'm not afraid. I don't need to put up immunity. Get revenged. Pop. Yeah, why not? I like how frequently that skill is up. The cooldowns are crazy, and mine is not max skilled. I think she's gonna be pretty good. I think she's gonna be pretty solid. Now I just gotta pull the light one, and we'll be in business. And I should have went speed lead. They're extremely fast. But that'll mean Tiana's skill hit even harder. Yeah, 26k. She's not on crit damage, my Tiana. And she hit for 26k AoE. It's pretty solid. Alright, so new unit's pretty good. I dig her. Riley is pretty cool. I really like the design. I do need to get some more skill ups. I did get the 2%, the 10 and 10, so solid. With the Resistance Awakening, I just went for 100 res. I just tried to get some overall tanky stats. She ideally would be on more HP. I have her on HP and defense here. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you guys come up with a couple more counters to Kaki. I wonder if we'll see Riley on defense. I'm not too sure if we will. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good night.